So what if I put the headphones on during friend time?
That's a good point. I don't
During friend time.
friend time.
You guys called it friend time.
Do you like friend time?
Friend time?
Do you like friend time?
You guys are
I like
pieces
friend time.
of shit.
Please tell me we're recording right
Guess
now.
what time it is? It's friend time.
Are we recording?
Yeah,
Are
we're
we
recording.
friend time?
All right.
So, I'm a tired bitch.
Take it away,
That's what I
Austin.
am.
You are a bitch.
I'm a sleepy bitch.
All right.
Just-
I'm gonna. Welcome to Let's Fight About It, everybody, the podcast where two terrible people fight over senseless topics, and I get to judge them at the end. I'm Austin Kleeman, here with Donald Evans and Morgan Gallo. How are you guys doing?
Well, I'm a tired bitch, Austin.
You're
I'm
one of
just
those
a
things,
Sleepy.
that's for
I'm a
sure.
snoozy boy.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
And I'm a tired cunt,
Yeah,
Austin.
yeah,
I'm a sleepy,
she's-
I'm a snoozy girl.
I'm a snoozy girl.
In a snoozy world.
Everybody just
Wrapped
tuned
in
out.
blankets.
I'm gonna kill
This
myself.
podcast
All right,
you're
guys.
gonna tank it.
This week I have a really fun game for you guys lined up. I know we don't discuss the games that come in time. I have a fun one for you.
Oh my god, why are you speaking at 5 times the speed?
Yeah, you are racing through this show.
I got clinically prescribed amphetamines for my
Oh my
ADHD.
god.
Oh, I wish you would share.
Oh my god.
Amphetamine.
We can't commit felonies on the air. All right. Here we go, guys.
You can commit felonies in the air.
Boom, shaka
So that was what 9/11 was.
Yeah, but I'm a white guy. All right.
I'm so tired of hanging out with comics.
Me too.
Why would you make a show like this?
You-
Why would you do this?
You invited us here.
Because I felt bad for you guys.
What do you
felt
mean?
bad for us.
Yeah, I felt like you guys needed an outlet.
Yeah. This is it.
This
was
is
it,
it.
Is this where you want to take
You
it?
like hanging out in my apartment with me?
You want to
No.
fucking
Randomly
is this
on a
what you want-
Tuesday
Is this
night?
what you want to do?
No, there's
What
no
are you guys doing? This is my stuff. What are you doing?
Hey, stop yelling. That's my thing.
No, shut up.
Wait,
you're yelling
what?
a lot when you're biting my shit.
Well, no.
And then you're being fucking like down and like self-referential to like real problems. So stop this.
Well, I was
This
yelling-
is my
I was yelling
shit.
because you guys were bullying me.
You guys are stealing my whole thing.
Donald is upset because we're taking his
thing.
You're taking my
Yeah.
shit.
I yell on stage
No.
constantly.
You know what? Maybe I should start balding in the back of my head. Do you think that would work?
You're doing that? No. And now you're doing my thing too.
Oh, Donald.
God damn it.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you
I'm
be
just
funny?
kidding.
Hey,
Be
I have a
funny on
really-
your own.
I can't. I'm a woman.
You be funny on don't fucking no. There are
I
plenty
can't.
of funny women.
I
You're just not
can't.
good at it.
I
All right,
can't.
no, that is no.
We've
Pissing me off.
lost all the viewers.
Houston?
All right. For those of you that are still here, we have a great
Do you even know what
game
that's
lined
referring
up for
to?
you.
We have a
Oh
problem.
my
Do you know what that
God.
is?
Yeah, it's when the astronaut he couldn't go to the moon, and so the
Nope.
guy was
No,
like,
dingus.
They're not
"Oh, the rocket failed,"
No.
and he was like,
no,
"He's-
you are such a stupid bitch.
Hey,
You are no.
all right.
I have never enjoyed being called a stupid bitch more than on this podcast.
Absolutely not.
You earned it every time.
It's,
Oh my
it's
God, I
from
do
a
earn
movie.
it.
God damn
I
it.
know it's from a movie.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
you
I
know
do.
nothing.
I know it's from a movie, and
You
it's a
know
tall,
nothing.
slender, skinny white guy that's like, Houston, we have a problem.
It's Tom
It's Tom
Hanks,
Hanks.
Oh, okay.
It's the slim, skinny white guy.
notorious Epstein Island visitor. Tom Hanks.
Ooh, did see that in the news recently? Did you?
Did you?
Yeah, I did. All right,
Oh,
you guys.
okay.
You guys.
Is that
I
where he was
have.
taking the rock?
we
I
play a
have
game?
a fun game that I've designed for you guys. I think everybody's going to enjoy it. If we just
designed it.
Austin designed
He
it.
designed
He
it.
designed it.
He designed
The
it.
amount of work he's put
I'm going to
into
name
this.
celebrities.
Okay.
And I want you guys to tell me how many ducks you think could beat them in a fight.
Oh.
Oh my
how
God.
many ducks?
Okay.
Like
How many- how many ducks?
Can
Like-
I ask clarifying questions?
If you must.
Okay, I will.
Okay, please do.
So
What kind of ducks?
Mallards.
Those are the ones with the green heads.
I asked if I could ask
You were too
clarifying
slow.
questions. I didn't say, hey, look, could I open the floor to Morgan
All right,
to
5
waste
seconds-
our
5
time?
seconds for questions.
Okay. Do the ducks have intent?
Yeah,
Like,
they're
are the ducks
attacking.
intent?
The ducks are pissed.
On-
right?
oh, the ducks
maybe,
are pissed.
maybe they had too much bread and they fed them and they're out of bread now. The ducks are furious.
Ducks do hate
They're
bread.
coming for that bread. You know
A
what I'm saying?
wild mallard.
A wild
A flock
mallard.
of wild mallards.
That's
feel
the
like-
only duck I know. I
I feel like
don't-
a flock
How
of
many are there?
wild mallards.
If you would have said white ones, I would have been like sick.
Those are swans.
Those are swans.
You would want to be attacked by a bunch of white ones.
No.
Swans.
You've never seen a white duck with an orange bill? What are you talking about? Those aren't swans.
Oh.
That's like a farm duck.
That's like a cartoon duck.
Yeah. That's
They
Donald
exist.
Duck.
Oh my
I've only
gosh.
seen ducks in nature.
You've never seen a white duck out there wearing a sailor's vest and a
Donald-
little blue
Okay.
hat?
Donald
Okay.
doesn't see color. So
Name-
he doesn't
I
know
don't.
ducks.
So I don't know what
Okay.
color
Name
these
the
ducks
first
are.
The
victim.
first celebrity.
How many ducks it would take to
How many ducks
ducks.
would it take to beat up Drake?
Oh my
To
god.
beat up Drake.
Yeah, platinum award-winning Grammy medalist.
Well, he is from
Austin doesn't know how any of those awards work.
he is from Canada.
He is the silver medalist at the Grammys.
Yes.
Drake. Okay, I think Drake.
As an adult, not as the
As
the
an- oh,
Degrassi
not
team.
Degrassi
Yeah,
Drake?
not as
Drake?
the Degrassi
Are we
team.
talking about Drake like in his Views era when he was like sad boy cry boy summer 2016?
Ooh, that's a good question though.
No, I would say now when he's in like I'm gonna fuck your shit up. You know, Drake seems aggressive now.
I will put the first one out there. I think 12 ducks.
12 ducks.
12 ducks. If we're talking about this Drake in this era, he's learned a lot. He's not in his feelings as much. I think 12 ducks. Are they all coming at once?
Yeah.
Or are they like,
They're all coming once. They're attacking.
Oh, it's
all
a-
at
yeah,
once.
you said that.
Yeah,
You said
he's
it's a plot.
incited a riot.
You know what?
all right, then I will reduce it to 9.
Nine-
I think
nine-
See, I
ducks.
was gonna say like 7.
7. That's just
Because I think
But you're being rude.
I think if they're strategic enough, a duck can go straight for his crotch, 2 at both of his eyes, 1 getting in his mouth. You know what I mean?
But
like,
I mean, Austin's saying that he's saying that they're hostile, but I don't think they have like.
Well, we don't
they don't
know.
have more. They don't have higher intelligence.
Well, we
than the
don't know that,
average
do
duck.
we?
We just know they're angry and attacking.
we don't know where they're
but,
attacking them.
but I'm establishing that because it
I've
wasn't
never seen a
clarified.
coordinated duck attack.
Right.
I'm
that's what
gonna
saying.
say Drake, you're going down after the 7th duck. That's
Seven
what I'm
ducks.
saying.
7 ducks.
7
You
ducks.
think 12? You said?
He
No,
is
I
a-
reduced it to.
he is a
You know
fragile
what? No, I'm
man.
gonna move it. I'm gonna say 10. I think
is a
Drake.
fragile
I think
man.
Drake can have 10 ducks. That's my final answer. I think Drake could take 10 ducks.
I just feel like his
10 duck Drake.
defense strategy would just be to start crying,
Drake Mallard.
and then he'd like
That's a Darkwing
and then
Duck
he'd
thing
and
that
then
I
he'd
said.
like write a song, call it like "Quack Me Back."
Hey girl, let you smack that.
Quack me back.
Let me get that quack back.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, okay.
All right.
That quack attack.
Next
Ah.
celebrity.
Okay.
I don't have an answer. I don't know how.
No, tell us. What do you think?
I
What do you
think
think?
15 for Drake. 'Cause
15 for Drake.
He's slow, but he wears a lot of big shoes.
What does that mean?
Heavy kicks.
You know what big shoes means?
I don't.
Heavy. No, not big shoes. Heavy shoes.
Heavy
Big
shoes.
ankles.
Heavy shoes
But
like Timberlands.
But alternatively, though, if he has
gonna weigh him
heavier
down.
shoes, they're going to weigh him down, and also any kicks he's going to do are going to take like 2 times the effort.
I think between 10 and 15 is fair.
Okay, yeah.
Seven
Put
is
it 10 and
crazy.
15.
Seven is
7,
crazy.
7's rude.
All right.
If
all right.
I'm being
next
honest.
celebrity
He's a fragile man.
to be next
he
celebrity
was.
being attacked by ducks.
Okay. Who else?
Lizzo.
Lizzo.
My girl Lizzo is taking 100
What?
ducks.
You are so full of shit.
Lizzo?
If you
Dude.
think Lizzo is
Because
taking
you know what's gonna happen?
100 ducks?
You know what's gonna happen?
What?
Is they're gonna start attacking her, and she's gonna freak out at 1st,
Mm-hmm.
but then she's gonna pull out her flute and she's gonna start playing, and she's gonna win those motherfuckers
Was she gonna
over.
Pied Piper
and
the
she's
ducks?
gonna yes,
Yeah,
and she's
she's
gonna
gonna
start
start doing
parading
well.
through LA with her duck mallards, and then they're gonna become her backup dancers, and it's gonna become like a viral moment.
Not
because that's
one,
what Lizzo does.
No, number one, to demonstrate that you know nothing of event coordination, you cannot have 100 background dancing ducks and have an effective performance.
Yeah, they're so
That is-
tiny.
That is too many
They're so
backup dancers.
tiny.
No, that is not. The volume alone is too much, and they're
Maybe
gonna
she's
they're
gonna
gonna
do the next Super
outshine
Bowl.
Lizzo. You're being disrespectful to the artist.
Well, how
Okay,
many
you're
do you-
putting
how many do you think-
pageantry above talent,
How many,
and that's the mistake.
how many ducks
How
do you
many
think
think?
that Lizzo could fight?
I think Lizzo. All right, I don't think Lizzo's gonna pull out some magical fucking polka flute and start leading these.
What a boring imagination you have.
Don't you fucking start.
She's definitely got the flute with her, but we'll
No,
see.
she's
How
got
many-
the flute
how
with her.
many-
I
how
think
many-
she can use the. I think she'll use the flute as a weapon. I think the.
Really?
Yeah, I think
not
it's a
Sasha
it's a
Fierce.
nimble, fast tool. And since ducks have like fragile little brains, like fragile little skulls, rather. Sorry, I think the flute's going to be effective. I think Lizzo is coming in. If I'm being honest, because she's sturdy, She's sturdy. She's got
Yeah.
a sturdy base. I think Lizzo is going to take on 57 ducks.
Okay.
57 ducks,
Now-
and then they take her down. That's what I think.
I'm going to weigh in on this one because I think that I can. As a large-bodied individual.
As a large black woman,
As a full-figured
Austin can.
As a-
Wait, you're
as a-
fat?
as a full-figured man. Oh, they can see. I've seen the clips. As a full-figured man.
Oh no!
I think
Be nicer to Austin.
What
guys.
if the ducks are attacking her on a hill? Like she's up on a hill, the ducks are coming up.
Oh,
and
she has
she's
the
like,
high ground.
Oh shit, the ducks! I, as a full-bodied individual, am gonna
You're gonna roll down the-
hill.
you're gonna roll down
and
the
I'm
hill.
taking at least 75, 100 ducks with me.
Have you ever?
No, see, but that's
Have you ever-
optimistic.
Have you ever
That's on a
noticed?
hill. That's
No,
on a hill.
no, no. But like to think that you're gonna roll down the hill and you're not gonna like veer to the side or you're not gonna go over here. And I'm gonna be real with you right now, and I feel like we're not really addressing this. Ducks can fly.
But have you ever noticed?
Not well.
Wait, I just have to say this before we move on. That Austin's arguments always involve him on top of a
On
hill
a
or a
mountain,
mountain,
rolling down.
rolling down.
That's where I'm the most
Like, that's
dangerous.
the-
and
like, that's-
the most lethal, the most
Oh
speedy.
my god! Like you're the ball in Indiana Jones or
He was
whatever
talking to
that
me
is.
one time, and he's like, "Oh, I got this crazy bill from the IRS," and I was like, "I don't know if you can afford that on your salary." And he's like, "Okay, but if they gave me the bill on a large hill and I crossed
And
my arm
and I
rolled
rolled
down,
what are they
That's-
gonna do?
Most of my problems are
What are they
solved with
gonna
rolling
do?
down hills.
are they gonna bill a boulder?"
Yeah, I'm a mobile young man on a hill.
I think you
That's
are.
your. That's when you have a comedy special. Mobile young man on a hill. That's
Yeah.
the title.
Well, we'll film your special in somewhere with like high altitude.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that'll be how you like exit the stage. Is you just lay
You just
down
roll.
and let
It's
the-
on top of a mountain, outside the theater after you do your meet and greet. You just roll.
We
Yeah.
have gotten very off quack.
Yeah.
All right, what is our next?
the next person, celebrity. Sorry, Wednesday Addams.
Jenna Ortega?
Is that her name? The
Yeah,
girl from
the,
the
ac-
Netflix
the
show.
actress Jenna Ortega.
Jenna
The actress
Ortega.
Jenna Ortega, best known for playing Wednesday Addams. I
in
apologize.
the Netflix original series.
In the Netflix original
Jenna
series.
Ortega.
Go
Wednesday.
ahead. Tell me.
Okay,
How many
Jenna
ducks?
Ortega. I don't know. I think she's very nice. I think she is a star on the rise. I think the world is her oyster
Stop
at this
sugarcoating
point.
How
that
many
shit.
ducks?
I don't know if I think Jenna Ortega is going to take on a lot of ducks.
Yeah.
I think Jenna Ortega's stepping up and getting knocked down by 4 ducks.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say 4.
You were going to say 4?
Yeah.
4 ducks?
Under 5 was what I was going to say.
man.
I was gonna say
Whoa.
4 ducks, and you know
Yeah.
what? Not because she can't fight them off, but because
Fight them off.
she doesn't want to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like she just kind of give up on
Like
it.
She's
she,
just
like I feel
nice.
like she would just be like, okay, guys, hey, okay, hi, okay, cool, and then she would just kind of like walk away, and they'd leave her alone.
Just kind of walk away.
Yeah.
Am I
think they would-
talking weird? Why is
A
Donald
little.
making
You're
fun of
kind of
me?
talking a little
You did
weird.
like a duck thing. You went walk
Yeah,
away.
okay, sorry.
You're going to walk
Yeah.
away.
All right.
Like if you were a duck, that's what you would sound like. You'd be like, "Hi everyone, I'm Morgan Gallo."
The last celebrity. I don't know. Celebrity? I don't know. Personality. This is a little controversial. The top G himself,
Oh shit!
Andrew Tate.
Oh shit!
A half a duck.
No, you have to be honest.
A half of a
You
duck.
have
Have
to
you
be
ever
honest.
seen the videos of him kicking that dude in the face?
No, because why would I give a fuck about watching him on the internet? This
mean, it
is my
just
reasoning.
happens.
This is my reasoning.
But he's a kickboxer.
But
though.
but
He's
here's
like
the thing.
legitimate
But here's the
kickboxer.
thing, though. Andrew Tate might be a kickboxer, but he is a giant pussy.
But okay.
Okay, so hold on.
No, hold on. I have a point, and this is important. The Ducks are attacking him. All right, he's not going to be okay with it. And from what I know about him, Andrew Tate thrives in situations that aren't consensual.
Yes, he does.
So I'm gonna say,
What?
I'm gonna say, I think a lot of ducks.
Okay,
I
but
don't
hold
know
on.
the exact
Take-
number.
let's do this. Let's take his fighting ability out of it. How many ducks do you think it would take to beat up his weird fucking brother?
Oh god.
I don't know who his brother is, but
God.
probably
The same ideals, no fighting ability.
No fighting ability.
But the reason why I say one duck, and I'm not
said
saying it
half a duck.
or half a duck, is because like I think Andrew Tate is this like he talks so much shit, but when it actually comes to something, I think he would just bitch out. Like I can picture him in my mind running away from a duck that's just like flapping its wings at him. You know what I mean?
If that fucking, I don't know what his voice is. So it's just like, if that fucking duck even came close to my.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
that
that's close because it's a
accent?
combination of 17
Yeah,
different
he's
fake
like, he's
accents.
like he's like a weird fucking concoction of just mouth noises.
Yeah.
He's just like that fucking.
He looks like he literally looks like a turtle that got ripped from its shell.
Yeah.
He does.
All right.
No, 100%. Okay, so
How many ducks?
I'm gonna be honest. Andrew Tate. I think it's coming. I think it's coming close to. I mean, listening to both what you guys have said, like he is a kickboxer, but I do think he's kind of a giant fucking pussy.
Half of a duck.
You know what? I'll say. I don't know. 30 ducks.
Okay,
30,
that's
30.
fair.
That's so generous.
All right.
Thank you for your charity.
Special lightning round. All I want from each of you is a number. Danny DeVito as the penguin.
Danny DeVito as the penguin.
17.
100 ducks.
Hell yeah, I agree. All right, guys.
Because he could just bring in 100.
It was just one speed round.
Yep.
Well,
Check
he
out-
can bring in 100 penguins to fight
Yeah.
the 100 ducks.
Welcome back, everybody. This week I have a great fight for you guys.
A great fight. Do you hear that?
Hopefully.
Is it better than last week, which was a fantastic fight for
Yes,
us?
yes.
Or the week before that was a really good fight for us?
I mean, it is improving.
It's improving.
It's improving.
I'm
He's
sorry,
like,
I'm trying
this
to
week
use-
I've got a moderately enjoyable fight for you all.
This
sorry,
week we have
I'm trying to use adjectives.
fight.
Guys.
This week's battle is fine.
Welcome back to
you know
Let's
what's
Fight
so
About
crazy
It. This
is
week,
Austin
this week's
hates
fight
when
is
we
fine.
gang up on him.
I love it because it
Usually it's me.
I know
hanging
it
up on
upsets
you.
me because
I
you
don't
guys
hate
go against me. But the second the two of us put our resources together and
Yeah.
go after
Which is
Austin,
very rare.
His little baby boy can't. This little baby boy
Oh, no,
can't handle.
I don't dislike it, but I'm gonna fight back. It's just my child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
A little different tantrum. He doesn't like it.
Don't antagonize him.
like it. I must
Welcome
okay,
back to Let's Fight
Beefcake, I
About It,
appreciate you.
everyone. This week we have a fight.
Oh, don't pout. Oh my god.
All right, guys. This week I'm very excited for this one. All right. Who would be a worse person to sext? Your mom or your dad?
I'm sorry.
Ew,
What
say
did
that
you
again.
Who would
say?
be a worse person to sext? Your mom or your dad?
Accidentally
Accidentally. Who would be a worse person to sext accidentally?
I
Your
just
mom
feel like
or
my
your
mom
dad?
has no flavor. Don't say anything.
Donald would disagree.
I will tell you.
I got your back.
I
Doug.
will tell
All right.
you specifically
No.
what your mother's flavor
All right.
is.
No.
Who would you rather? Who's worse to accidentally sext? Your mom or your dad?
Okay.
I know immediately what my answer is.
What is your answer?
My
What's your answer?
dad.
Your
Your
dad.
dad?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I think my mom would be the worst one.
Okay, this is excellent.
Oh my
I
god.
think my mom would be the worst one to sex.
Okay, give me your
We've
give me
chosen
your
sides.
give me your opening argument.
Opening statements.
Opening statements?
Donald, your opening
Ooh,
statements.
We're changing up the format. I like
Switching
that
up
a lot.
the format.
I like that a
Austin
lot.
Kleeman doing his job.
All right. Okay. So my opening arguments. First, if it pleases the court. So
All rise.
Okay, so my first one is I feel like if I were to sext my mother, I feel like there's this sort of like tendency with moms and like the romance lives of their sons to be very like
I'm so scared of what you're
like
about to
just
say.
be very like, oh, who's this or what's going on here, and they always just make it so like almost like cringy and awkward whenever you bring a woman around. And I feel like if I were to like accidentally send her a message of like I'm about to be like fist deep in that pussy.
Oh,
Like she's
God.
never like she's
Is
just,
that how you sex?
she's just gonna be like really weird about it. She's like Thanksgiving. She's gonna be like, Donald, would you mind doing the turkey since you're so good at fisting that
Ew.
pussy? You know what I mean? She's gonna think she's being cute, but it's gonna be so. And then just like I don't know if I sexted my dad. If I sexted my dad. I don't know. I feel like he'd be really supportive about it. He'd be like,
Oh,
yeah, he'd be like,
God.
use both hands,
Is that
little Jimmy.
okay.
Like,
Is that how you sex women?
is how?
I'm gonna
Okay,
have
anyway.
a Facebook.
All right, Morgan. Opening statements.
I would have to say my dad, because like my dad genuinely does not see me as like a human with sexual desires, thoughts, or abilities whatsoever. So I think
Exactly
like,
as he should.
What are your sex abilities?
We
You'll
didn't even
never
get into it.
know.
That's for another
But
podcast.
I feel like if I sexted him, because my sexts aren't like I want a fistful of that pussy. My sexts are like I can't wait until your cock is inside of me.
Oh.
And I feel like if my dad saw that, he'd be like,
Doesn't your mom listen to this podcast?
no.
Oh, okay.
And if she does, I'm sorry. But like, I don't think I think my dad would like either throw a tantrum or just like disappear off the face of the planet, and I would never know what would happen. Because my dad's a very straight-laced, like straight arrow kind of guy. So if he saw that, plus I think it would be worse because like I feel like in my experience, moms are, like you said, a little more like open to that stuff.
Yeah.
But my mom would be like, hell yeah, bitch! Like get your boobs out, show me that vag. Like she'd be so proud of me, and I'd be like,
she'd
okay.
be saying that to you?
Yeah.
Like she.
Do you think it would be worse if you sent a picture or just a text? And now, Donald, I know you've recently referenced what you would send in a text. So, like, if you sent a picture of that, would
you
it be
send
more
a picture
horrifying?
of your fist? It's like
Wearing a
Black
woman
Power,
in a
but it's a pussy.
No, my
Jesus Christ.
my sexual messages and my threatening messages are exactly the same. It's just
This is Black Power. This is I'm gonna put that fistful in his
no,
pussy.
it's actually I've actually, and this is strictly for the video watchers. It's not even. I just do this. I like put my fingers together and
do you ever
like
do that
lock
thing
my
where
hands.
you do the
I regret so much about choosing this
you do
topic.
the thing where
What
you
is
put
that?
it in that?
No.
No, I don't know what it is.
Well, you've never do this. Okay, wait. Do
Well, we
this.
can't make
think
it
I wanna
all
do this.
visual.
And then
Okay,
and then
so
just split
putting your
just
hands
split
together.
this part of your finger. Yeah.
Splitting your fingers open.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do this.
Ew.
Open it and see what it looks like.
It's just.
It looks like a vagina. I can't believe you guys never knew. You've never done that with your friends.
No.
Like your friends have never been like, put your hands in mine.
No, never.
I would never
My
allow
friends
my
and I
friends
have
to
never
touch
been
me, yeah.
so close.
You guys are
that
men.
he walked up to me and was like, "Put your hands in mine."
I bet you're gonna do that now, aren't you?
No, none of my friends have even known where I've lived since I was in like 10th grade.
Also, everything you know about me, and you think my friends are coming up to me like, "Hey, touch my
No,
hands."
I know that you're not gonna touch me.
I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
perfect.
make a lot of cakes together,
we
so
do.
I didn't. I
But
figured
yeah, but
maybe
we
you
make
guys were
our
touching
own
hands.
cakes, and that's the sticking point. But
What
anyway,
were we talking
We were
about?
talking about. I think we were
Is
talking
it
about
worse to send a text?
The thing text in your picture. No,
Okay.
I think a picture is worse.
Have you sent pictures like that before?
Have I sent fisting pictures?
No, like
Well, like,
sexting photos.
If you just sent like a basic generic nude photo to one of your parents,
Nothing that I would produce sexually would be generic in nature, Austin Kleeman.
but not like I'm
it
not
would be
talking about-
It would be Michelangelo-esque.
I'm talking about not talking about like a picture of you like wearing a woman like a glove, just like a picture of you.
I'm gonna
naked.
make you a Muppet, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Versus like
You about to get
you
this Jim
actively
Hand,
descri-
son.
I'ma make you a Muppet,
Make you
baby.
a Muppet, baby.
Can I use that?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Oh my god.
100%.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
make you be like, oh yeah, give it to me harder.
I know you like. Yeah, I know you like writing a
you
lot of
like it
jokes
like
for
that,
other
don't
talented
you?
young comedians. So I
Oh
figured.
god.
Okay, so I think
I'm gonna
it
get
would
all up
be.
in that ass.
Obviously, it would be worse if it was a picture because for me, it's like
Oh, we found common ground. In
that's
this
like
argument,
my
it seems.
my whole body. Like at least for
You're putting
guys.
your whole body in
Well,
a
you
sex?
said a food. You said a food photo.
a nude photo, yeah.
A nude photo.
You're not taking a photo for your
A
doctor.
nude photo for a guy is very different than it is for a girl because I feel like for a guy
It's
like
aggressive.
it's also
it's
kind of
very
like
aggressive.
you could just do your waist down and it doesn't matter because the rest of you is like you see that at a swimming pool. Whereas
Right.
for me it's like I got to get my whole fucking shit in there to represent all the goods I got in this store.
I mean, I don't know if you have to get all the goods you have in the store.
I've never seen-
not even stores are organized that way.
But if a girl sends a nude and it doesn't have boobs in it, the guy's kind of like, what was the point of the nude?
it's true. Just
Well, like if it was just belly
vag.
button would be weird. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was just
There
a
are guys
midsection.
there are guys that have like a belly fetish.
Yeah, those
that I've
guys.
learned.
Those guys weren't raised by women.
Yeah.
They're like, I just love that belly. It reminds me of my
I don't
uncle.
need to kick people on this
Girl,
episode,
My
I'm sorry.
Uncle Frank and his beer belly.
Girl,
Rub it.
I love the way that shirt can't make it all the way down. I love it. I love the way your fabric is kind of stretching at the bottom, but fine in the chest.
We're all just Winnie the Poohing it.
We're all just fucking. Oh bother.
Which
All
one?
right.
Which one do you think would hold it down more? Like which one do you think would keep it a secret?
Hold it down.
Hold it down.
I was
Who do
really
you think you
scared
get to
when you
hold
thought
it
what
down?
you meant by hold it down.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that
what
was
it means.
Who would
aggressive.
keep
I meant
it a
exactly what
secret?
it means.
Who
Yeah,
would
who would keep
keep
it a
it
secret
a
more?
secret?
Who? Like, do you think if you
You know
text your
what?
mom, she would tell your parents?
You know
Definitely
what?
your mom.
Or your
feel
siblings.
I feel like, God damn it, I feel like your mom, and this is pissing me off to say, I feel like your mom would keep it a secret,
Yep.
but so badly.
Yeah,
Like,
she'd always
make you feel weird.
she'd always be hinting at it and always think she's being subtle, but she never is. It's like I'd be like,
I
"Hey,
agree.
Mom, like what's going on?" And she's like, "Oh, Donald, is that the?"
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
You
that's
know?
exactly
Like,
what they would do.
oh my
Holy
God.
shit, that's crazy. That's exactly what they do.
that's exactly.
Yeah.
What
But like, would you be able to look your dad in the eyes? Like,
No, I would.
Would I be able to look?
I don't know.
No, because he left when I was 10. So.
Okay, well,
Oh, so that's kind of a point too. Is I'd like to sext my dad just to get any advice, just anything that I missed out on in the time he's been gone.
If
hello,
I-
Mr. Evans. It's
Can
Donald,
you
your son.
imagine? I'm like, girl, I can't wait to fist that pussy, and he's
I-
like, Donald, I'm so sorry for what I've done.
This is why I left.
my problem is my parents are so close. Like they're such a like close,
that
healthy
close.
couple. Shut up. That like if I sexted either of them, they would tell the other immediately.
Oh,
They
wait,
would just be laying in
hold
bed.
on. But you're
downloading their
saying
days.
your dad would throw a huge tantrum about it. Would your mom risk your dad throwing a huge tantrum about it?
This is I'm telling
And how
you.
do you bring that up?
This is what would happen. This is what I'm telling
Okay,
you.
you're gonna give me a play-by-play.
If I accidentally sexted my dad, he would probably reply and be like, "That wasn't for me."
Okay.
Right? And then he'd talk to my mom about it, and then my mom would call me and she'd be like, "Did you just tell your father you wanted to suck his dick?" And I'd be like, "I did, accidentally, I did." And then she'd be like, she would die laughing,
Okay.
and then my mom would get into like a tizzy with my dad about our daughter. But if I did it to my mom, I don't know if she'd tell my dad right away. She'd probably tell him after like a few months to make fun of it. But immediately I'd sext her, and then she'd be like, "Well, that's probably a problem because I don't have a cock, Morgan."
For some reason,
she is funny like that.
Yeah.
for
that's where
some
I got it
reason, for some reason, I really thought that story was headed to like Morgan was the mom was going to suck her dad's dick at the end of that story. I really felt like that was how that was going to
I
happen.
mean, like,
And
I
was
would
that's a
rather
crazy
think
reaction.
about anything else.
I was like, that's a
Would
crazy
you?
reaction.
Then-
All right, how would you play it off?
How would you play it
Yeah,
off?
because you can't just let it sit there, right?
How
Like,
would I play off sexting my mom?
You have to be like,
I know.
well,
Oh,
God,
I
you know what I'm saying?
I'd probably be like, "Oh, Mom, I ate my cell phone and the stomach acid just
But you're
typed all
still
that
texting?
out." Yeah, and
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm continuing."
the stomach acid.
The
that's
stomach
good.
acid just
They-
typed all that.
Stomach
it's a
acid
touch
is good
screen.
grammar.
Stomach acid.
If I accidentally sexted my dad, this is what I would do. As soon as I realized it, I would turn my phone off, and then I would go to I would use a friend's phone, a pay phone, and I'd call him, and I'd be like, "Hey, my phone got stolen last night. If you get any weird texts, just know that someone took a nude photo of me and sent
That's
it
a
to
really good
No,
excuse.
you know what I would do? I would fucking alright, so I'd get rid of the phone, right? And then I would go to the coastline.
Which
and
coastline?
Which coast?
It doesn't
East or
even
west?
matter. I'd probably go to the one we're on. We live in Florida. There's a coast right there.
Yeah,
We're
but
in the middle of it.
we're in
No,
the middle
we're
of the
like-
coast.
there's so many coasts.
This isn't the point. Listen, we're gonna go. I'm
Well,
gonna go
no,
to the.
hold
I'm
on.
gonna go to the closest coast. I don't want to travel too much. I just the
So the
closest
east
coast.
one.
Whatever
The Atlantic or the sea?
whatever way traffic is going.
The Atlantic, you mean the Gulf?
The
Gulf?
The sea.
The
They call them
sea.
seas in Arabia. You know, over in
We're
the
not
middle
in
of the seas.
Arabia,
But
Boston.
It's a colloquial.
We're not in a lot. We're not-
Where did you get that? Are you from Arabia?
Sometimes, if the right person asks.
Okay. Better not be on my car. But anyway, I would go to the coast. I would go to the coast, and I'd find a freighter. Right? I'd find like a shipping freighter, and I would lock myself in one of the boxes. All right,
Absolutely.
and then I would let it take me. All right, and then I'd just stay in there until somebody found me.
Absolutely.
Right, and they'd open it and they'd be like, "Oh my God, have you been in this freighter this whole time?" And I'd be like, "Yes, I don't know who put me here or why I was put here or anything like that." And then they would return me to the States, and my mom would be waiting there at the coastline. And so they're not going to focus on me wanting to fist my mom.
Holy shit. In this
They're
story,
gonna
he still has the
focus.
fucking phone when he gets back, and I know that.
They're going to focus.
He's forgotten about the phone.
You are so silly.
They're going to focus on
You're
me
such a
being
silly,
abducted
goofy
and
guy.
returned.
They're going to be
Safely.
like, don't worry about it. You still got the phone. And clearly, you sent it to us, but we missed you.
They're gonna be like, did you go on a depressive rampage that you just decided to sext everyone in your phone and then leave for 6 months and come back?
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
mom.
you could just do what celebrities do when they get caught in like a sex scandal. You could just be like, "I have an illness." Like if your mom was like, "What is this?" You're like, "I'm sick."
Literally
Like,
every comedian that gets caught texting
Yeah.
like underage girl, they're like, "Sex runs my life, man. I gotta get over it.
It's an
Like, I
illness.
gotta get better, man. This just isn't good. This is why I'm writing new material, show dates, link in bio. Like, it's like, shut up.
Show dates in bio though.
Show dates in bio.
Show dates
though.
in bio.
But they in bio, just like this fist
In that
is
pussy.
in that pussy.
All right. What if they sexted
No,
back?
wait. I'm sorry. I kind of forgot what we were doing. I had an episode. I apologize, everybody. You can cut it if you
Wait,
want.
you
Austin,
guys feel like that's
Austin just
inauthentic.
asked a very serious question, and I need him to repeat it.
But I had an accident. I'm sorry.
What was
Go
the
on.
accident? Did you?
No,
do you
I
need-
just
Do you need to clean up?
No. Don't be crass. Continue.
What if they sexted back?
Oh
That
my
was the
God,
wrong
I'm
noise to
getting-
make.
I'm
I was
getting,
supposed
like-
to be gross, but
sounded like you were
Oh,
like,
I feel like I want to gag.
in
No,
what way?
stop.
I
would
think
feel-
I want to gag.
I would feel so.
Let me laugh at your misfortune.
Oh my God. That I would really freak out. Like that I would freak out more about that than like anything else.
You know what I would suggest? Okay, so I would go to the coast.
Oh my
all
God,
and I would
with the
find a
fucking
shipping
coast.
freighter. And I would no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna go through that whole thing again.
I would probably like if my dad legitimately like sexted me back, I would screenshot it, send it to my mom, be like, "Get your mans," and then I would cut my dad off from my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Over just one sex.
Yeah, that's
You're
incest.
See, that just goes to show, like, you can tell you grew up with a dad. You know that you just take it for granted that like one little like sexual problem is enough to like
Ew,
dismiss.
no, that's not okay.
No, but that's if my dad was here and he was like.
Yeah, you both have dicks.
If my dad was like, "Come get this dick," I'd be like, "Can we play catch?"
He'd be like,
and
"Yeah,
then
Daddy."
He'd be like, "Do you have that carton of cigarettes you went out for 10 years
Did you
ago?"
get the milk? Because I've been eating dry cereal my whole life.
I'm
waiting.
lactose intolerant now, Dad.
I'm what did you? What were you?
Lactose and toddler ants.
All right, we're gonna
Oh,
make
my
that
goodness.
joke one more time through the
Oh,
duration
my
of this show, and then it's gone forever.
Man.
All right,
No,
this is
I don't know how I would react to my mom sexting me back. I just
How about we make a pact on this podcast?
Okay.
If one of our parents ever sexts the other one,
We read it on the podcast.
we read.
Okay, that's not
All
what
right,
I
let me
was
get
gonna
What
say.
is your
but
pact?
I was
All right,
just
what
gonna
is your
say.
pact?
I was just gonna say. Let's never sext our parents. But
Okay, that's fine.
That's
I can't
pretty
promise
easy.
it. No, I'm not going to do that.
I
That's
would
crazy.
like to make my own pact.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to pact Morgan's mom's pussy with this
That's so many bits this time. Oh man, this is a decision that I have to make, and I've been putting on myself to do. Oh my goodness, this is a nightmare.
Yeah, what are you gonna do here?
I think we can all agree that the worst person to sex is your uncle. I think that's scientifically proven.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't want to bring up old
It's
feelings.
scientifically proven
Yeah,
through
he's-
multiple court cases.
He's definitely not leaving you alone
Yeah,
after
it's
that.
your
He's
uncle
like,
on your
"Oh,
dad's side is the worst
Oh,
person to sex.
yeah.
He's like,
the
I knew
brother's
if I
brother.
he's like, I knew if I
Yeah.
put in the time.
You guys made sexing your mom and dad sound kind of fun. All right, you guys. This has been Let's Fight About It. I'm Austin Kleeman.
Check your messages.
Morgan Gallo.
I need a
Donald Evans.
bath. This is gross.
We'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in.
Austin ruined
Have
the
a good
show this week.
Yeah, I did. Sorry, guys. What a nightmare. Hey, guys, this is Austin with Let's Fight About It. I just want to remind you guys that most of the arguments we have on here are fictitious, and we're just trying to make each other laugh. If you're offended by anything we say, we're sorry, but we're going to continue to do it. Thank you for listening.